Hi, this is King of Review. Find the root of the quadratic equation x minus 2 squared equals 0 using the graph y equals x minus 2 squared. So in this problem, we want to find the root of the function y equals x minus 2 squared. Now, if we were to plot a parabola, let's say it looks like this. The root of this parabola would be where it crosses the x-axis at. In other words, the x-intercepts. So in this case, our parabola has two x-intercepts, or two roots. They would be at these 2 points here. Now let's look at our function, y equals x minus 2 squared. That's the parabola right here. So the root of this quadratic equation is where it touches or crosses the x-axis. So that would be right here. You can see that it touches the x-axis at this point here. This point here is 2 because the x-coordinate is 2 and the y-coordinate is 0. So it crosses at x equals 2. Letter C is correct. Another method for solving this problem is to work it out algebraically. We have y equals x minus 2 squared for our equation. Now a root or an x-intercept would be at this point here. The y-coordinate of an x-intercept is 0 because when a graph touches the x-axis, the y value of that point is 0. So these points here, they would have some x value, but the y-coordinate would be 0. And the same for this one here. It would have some x value, and the y value would be 0. So let's apply that to our equation. Let's set y equal to 0 and solve for x. We have 0 equals x minus 2 squared. When we expand this right-hand side, we have 0 equals x minus 2 times x minus 2. Now let's think about the zero product property. If we have two numbers, let's call them a and b, and if we multiply them together and get 0, that means that either a or b must have been 0 in order to get 0 for the answer. So we could have had a times 0 equals 0, or 0 times b equals 0. Applying that to our problem, if I set either of these two terms equal to 0, I'll get 0 for the answer here. Since these terms are the same, we only need to write them down once. So we have x minus 2 equals 0. I'm setting the term equal to 0. Now solve for x. If I add 2 on both sides, I get x equals 2. So we know that the root of our function is at x equals 2, which is right here. Thanks for watching.